Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and Johnny Depp is rising. Oh my goodness, Rihanna has him part of his Savage Fenty fashion show, part 4, and I'm here with Kim. It's Kim. Hello. Oh my God, Kim, how awesome is this? Look, he looks great. I know everyone's going to be remarking on how great he looks. We're going to play this clip, but this is such a special thing that Rihanna did, and there's so many media reactions I want to break down too, because it's like, I don't know why they don't get this, Kim. It's so irritating. Plus, I did talk to Johnny about this when we met, about this appearance. I'm going to give you that. Before we get to any of it, Kim, I think we should just play this. Now, I can't play the song. They're going to just ding me. It's Outkast, So Fresh, So Clean. So I'll give you like a out of sync version. You can imagine like the cool version playing. But here he is coming in. Oh, ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Oh, da-da-da-ba-da. So fresh, so clean. Because he's looking so fresh, so clean. And look at him. Just the attitude of boom. Ba-da-ba-ba. 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 Da ba 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 ba. It's like the Wish version of Outkast.
Yes.
Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba ba. Look at him, he's fresh and clean. Ooh yeah. Oh, he is looking cool. I like those pants. It does look very Johnny. And look at the smolder he's got. He's got the goatee in there, and then he's gonna go just. Is he gonna make love to that tree or something's happening at the end?
One with nature. One with nature.
That's what it is. All right. Well, tell me what you think about this, Kim. Is this, I mean, as before we get to the real meaning behind why is this special, I mean, he looks great, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love actually the outfit. I love how it's like, there's like little chains, like there's a little chain on the pant. I think it's kind of like, it's not super in frame, but you can see it. Just a lot of little details. And it looks very casual, looks very comfortable. I kind of love that for men's fashion and I guess men's lingerie, if you want to call it that, right? Be comfy, be cool.
Yeah.
And I think he really does embody that in this. And I love the way that it's shot. I love all of it. I think it's fantastic. It does feel very fashion forward, especially with the shoes. They definitely stick out. I love all the different little details.
I didn't even notice his shoes. Who looks at a man's shoes? Tell me what movie that was in the comments. No, it's just a famous movie quote. Anyway, yeah, it's it's very Johnny, but it's also, clearly the brand. So they did manage to fit him in there properly. It's a good look for him. And it's just a great look for Rihanna. Although while we're all celebrating and excited for this, the sad reality is, of course, everyone's got to make this something else. His controversial cameo. I don't understand why it's controversial, but here's MSNBC. Rihanna's a survivor of abuse. Why is she platforming Johnny Depp? I mean, because he is also a survivor? Jesus. This is so frustrating. Rihanna fans are expressing horror and confusion as to why the entrepreneur artist would use her platform to boost Depp's. Like, they're just never going to accept it. All these people who are saying this just didn't watch the trial. They refused to accept the facts. Like, how frustrating is this?
It is frustrating. But I also feel like it's maybe being blown a little bit out of proportion by some articles. I'm not seeing the volume of outrage. I think that some people are alluding that there is by any means. I see a lot more people who are happy for him and excited that this is happening and are applauding Rihanna for her decision.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I hate to even focus on this stuff, but it's like they're ignoring the positive, the real, to give you this dumb opinion. I guess to just anger us, maybe? Is that sort of what they're just trying to do now? Is just be like, get us to hate click and promote it? Because if they just did their regular news, which would be like, he's in a fashion show, they're both survivors, maybe they wouldn't get the clicks because they're just competing. If they don't have that opinion take of bashing him, they don't get the negative energy, which then, would wreck it. But I don't know. It even says here, like, it looks like Rihanna has become the latest power broker to sign on actor Johnny Depp's reputational rehabilitation tour post-defamation trial victory lap. I mean, he won.
Yeah.
He's allowed to go back and do to work, and people are allowed to employ him. Why? What is with this shame culture of you were accused, therefore you can never come over here again because you were accused, and even though you won, we still remember the accusation. You know what I mean? Like, does it ever end?
You know what? I think it's going to go on for a bit, but I also am a big believer that over time, truth will win. And it won in court, I believe. And I think it will get better over time. Especially, like, I love people saying, like, Rihanna's over. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Rihanna can't be serious. All these
Sorry,
beautiful,
no.
unproblematic men in Hollywood, and Johnny Depp is the one that appeals to you most. So yeah, because he also is a survivor. DV shows no gender, and I don't understand why they won't accept that. Because he texted an awful, he would brutally his ex. That's the only thing they keep focusing on. Who the UK ruled. Like, that's it. Because this UK judge wrongfully did this, and because he angrily texted his friend after this woman was ruining his life, he made some comments that he shouldn't have, but that's it. Comments. Now, we must believe all the allegations. It must be what it is. It's unbelievable. And thank God Rihanna is a smart businesswoman, because I think it's going to help her sell some. It absolutely did overshadow because she's smart. She knows what she's doing, and she's right. He's a survivor. What a brilliant way to help spotlight another survivor and to showcase how the media will refuse to accept it for what it is. They're just going to try to make it a salacious bullshit. It's so frustrating. Anyway, here he is in the dressing room as well. New photo. Johnny Depp, Volume 4, Fenty shoot. Let me share this. When we were there hanging out with him, I asked, like, this is really happening? And he was like, oh, yeah. And he was just so grateful and understood the gravity of, Rihanna and her team asking him to do that. This is a woman who was, you can find the photos of what Chris Brown did to her. It's just awful. A true survivor had to be, went through this relationship, and for her to get through that and then spotlight another person who clearly, there's no other way to see this, right, Kim? Like, she clearly was making a statement to say, yeah, as a survivor, I want to lift up this other survivor who needs this moment. Did you feel that too?
I did. That was my interpretation of it as well.
So, it's a huge moment for him. And I think as he said to us, and he was very grateful and humbled by it, but also clearly aware of what that meant, and how happy he was to help and do that. For them to help each other. It's just a beautiful thing. So yeah, the footage is out. He looks sexy as all heck. There he is, the man. And I can attest, I have a really, I'm not into guys, and Johnny's always been something, but now that I've met him, Kim, and I see him again, I kind of getting all the appeal. You know what I mean? It's just the swagger, the suave, the niceness, the chillness. It's pretty hot.
You heard it first.
He did kiss me after all. There it is. Well, there you have it. I don't know why this stalled, but there you go. We have there it is, the Savage Fenty moment. It did happen. I'm so happy for him. Here's to so much more good stuff in store. Make sure you do not miss us later today live. We'll be discussing some stuff that's being taken out of context from our interviews that Laura B and I want to clarify, and I'm really unhappy by. So we'll need your help calling out the mainstream media like they do. And everyone's telling me to talk about this Adventures with Purpose. We'll talk about it a bit as we still try to gather our information. So make sure you go join us, and make sure you subscribe to It's Kim as well as Popcorn Planet here by hitting that subscribe button, hit that bell for alerts, smashing that like button, and leaving a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for being here and for supporting us. We'll be back later today, and I'll see you then.